Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. And good evening to everyone else within the sound of my voice, north, south, east, west, and all points in between. You have tuned in to the October 24th, 2023 edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. And I am your host and regulator, administrator, calculator, head chef, van driver, Mr. Mike Walker. Glad to have each and every one of y'all here with us. We hope and pray that you had a good day today. And if not, you made it through. And we pray that tomorrow be a better day. We thank you so much for being here, that you decided to spend at least an hour with us on your Tuesday evening. You could have been doing something else, but I don't take it lightly. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So thank y'all so much. And before we go any further, can y'all hear me? Y'all just let me know. Because we had problems last week. Can y'all hear me? I think y'all can. Hey, mine is acting up too. So please be a little patient though. They're gonna owe me some money though. So okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get started. I'm also looking at this internet. Okay. First up, from Atlanta, GA, Mr. Singletary. Glad to have you here with us, sir. Cuz from Florida. Glad to have you here. Hope you're feeling better. Glad to have you here, Cuz. Um, Lynn Brown, good to have you here from Guyana. Always a pleasure to have you here. Felicia from Ohio, Indiana. I'm so sorry. Good to have you. And you saying it right there, Indianapolis. Please charge it to I don't know. But thank you so much, though, for being here. Andrea Purry, good to have you here. Good to have you here again, ma'am. Thank you so much. Lorraine Whitaker, good that you finally made it with us. You finally made it. I'm so glad. She been trying, y'all. She finally got here with us. Thank you so much, Sister Whitaker. Karen, always a pleasure to have you here. Great to have you here. Camilla Caldwell Harris. Good to have you here, ma'am. Hello to you, Pastor Jackson. Always a pleasure to have you here from Florida, now Alabama. Good to have you here, sir. Darlene Duffy Collins. Good evening to you, ma'am. The Lady in Red. Good evening to you. Candy Robinson. Good evening to you as well, ma'am. Good evening to you. From New York, from Long Island, the Gospel Source, Angela. Always a pleasure and an honor to have you here. Cassandra, good to have you here. Good evening to you as well. Let me pull this light up. Okay. Let me see. And Candy, yeah, you're from St. Louis. Okay, from the Show Me State. Okay. Hey, Teresa from North Carolina. Good to have you here. Pastor Vauders from South Carolina. Good to have you here, sir. Dr. Wilbanks from the Beham Metro. Good to have you here. And let's see, Lavinia, thank you so much. Thank you. And good evening to you. And you from the STL as well. Okay, Theodora from Pennsylvania. Good to have you here. Always a pleasure to have you here, Sister Theodora. Valerie Zachary Cabot from Huntsville. Good evening to you, ma'am. Good to have you here. Regina Baker. Good to have you here. Always a pleasure to have you here. Mike, I try. I try. I try. That's all I can say is I try. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mike, nickname is Smooth. No, trust me. Trust me. If my name was Smooth Daddy Mike, I don't think I'd be in SBC, to be honest with you. Okay. Lorraine, yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Lynn Brown. Oh, well, thank you. I sure enough appreciate it. Get these. Can hear good. Okay. Donna from Louisiana. Good to have you here, ma'am. Okay. Kitty. Good to have you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. From the Commonwealth of Virginia. Or is it West Virginia? Correct me, Looking oh, okay. Thank you so much. Okay. L. Winning. Good to have you. You back with us again. I'm glad that you decided to join with us again. Thank you so much. Annie, good to have you here. Sister Jackson, great to have you here again. Y'all coming in. That's good. Brenda Thompson, good evening to you. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Thank you so much from North Carolina. Yvonne Rice from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Good evening to you as well, Mike. Excuse me, Mike. Yvonne, thank you so much. Angela Wooten from Maryland. Good to have you here, ma'am. Great that you could join us. Yes, Karen's from another one from Virginia. Okay, Stephen from New York, from Brooklyn. Good to have you here, sir. Good to have you here. Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here, sir. Deborah from Maryland. Okay, a lot of y'all East Coast and DMVs from here. We're just missing the District of Columbia, but we'll see though. Stephanie from now Ohio. Good, good. Thank you so much. Now you say you can't hear me. I hope. Well, let me see. Let me see. Okay, thank you, Marcus. Thank you for taking care of it. Hey, Renee, good to have you here, Renee. La 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 la. Manisha from Decatur, good to have you here in the Tennessee Valley. Leslie from the Beham Metro, always a pleasure to have you here, sister. Always here. Yeah, make sure y'all turn your volume up. Okay. Thank you for the correction, Kitty. Okay, yeah, that's right. She's in Virginia by way of the Bronx. Okay. Renee from ATL, good to have you here. Good to have you here. Fantastic to have you here. Hey, cuz. Okay. Dolores from ATL, great to have you here. And Shar from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Good, good, great. And Rhonda McCary from Paducah, Kentucky, from the Commonwealth of Kentucky, the Bluegrass State. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Let me put Nora up here. And Nora from Music City. Great to have you here, beautiful lady. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. We know we got to do we're gonna do the appetizer, okay? It's gonna be a small appetizer. I think it is. And y'all tell me what y'all think. The first topic is called dating points. It's gonna be called dating points. Okay. Now I know what y'all saying. What are dating points? Well, I found this graphic during the week. This is a good one right here. And I just put this up here. Now I take this banner down. And it goes as follows. When you start a new relationship, do you start them off at 0 and they gain points, or start them off at 100 and they lose points? And let me read this again. When you start a relationship, do you A, start them at 0 and they gain points, or B, start them at 100 and they lose points? Okay, this is what I wanted to show y'all. So what say you? And I never thought about using a point system. And maybe it might, I don't know. To me, it sounds like an interesting idea. I won't say it's a good idea. I just say it's an interesting idea. I never thought, like, what would be the prerequisite? What would cost you a point? What would gain you a point or 10 points? Are certain actions worth a certain number of points, you know, like you belch. Okay, that's 5 points gone right there. Or you polite, you open the door for her. Okay, that's 10 points right there. You know, what is it though? How do y'all handle that, if at all? Or how would you handle that? Let me see what y'all saying though. La 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 la. Okay, Leslie. 100. She gonna start off at 100. She's an optimist and extend grace. Okay, Renee. Yeah, I never did either. I never did either. That's a new one for me. Okay, hey, you learn something new in this relationship stuff, don't we? Don't we, Renee? Okay. Michelle Shallowhorn. I never used a point system per se, but I always assume the best of people until they give me a reason not to. Okay. I like that right there. That's pretty good right there. Teresa said they start at 0 and hopefully gain points. Okay. Okay. And let me ask you this, Teresa, like I asked everyone else, is there a certain I guess category or actions that would equal to certain points, you know, and can they fall into negative points? That's something interesting right there. Okay, Felicia said, I grade papers, not people. I don't believe I'm not being rated, therefore, yeah, I'm not being rated, therefore, I'm not grading anyone. Okay, that's pretty good right there. L says, I've never done this before. It seems unnecessary to me. Okay. Okay. Rhonda says start 100 and subtract. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good right there. Lorraine, she says she starts at 0. Steven says start at 100 and lose points. Okay. Kitty says I don't literally use points, but everyone I initially meet starts at 0, not to be trusted or believed. Over time, with positive interactions, my suspicion lessens. Okay, Dolores says, I never use it, but I would start with 100 because who I am, excuse me, excuse me, who am I to judge? I'm so sorry about that. Naquana G, good to have you here. If I did, I say start them off at 100% to give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, and good to have you here, ma'am. Uh, Andrea Jenkins from Virginia. Great to have you here, my friend. Great to have you here. Good evening. Renee Duncan. Dating is hard nowadays. I would not be doing anything or adding anything regarding a point system. Okay. Shireen, good to have you here. Donna says, I never thought about it, but I often say them earn brownie points when they do. Okay, they earn brownie points when they do something outstanding. Okay, and that's pretty interesting. I never thought about that, you know. And like some of y'all says, or some of y'all said rather, you know, it sounds interesting though, but I don't know. Who are we to judge? And then again, how do we know they're not judging us in their mind? And sometimes we might judge them. Like if they got 15 children, oh goodness, that's 50% gone right there. For example, oh, they going to school to get their masters or doctors. Oh, okay, that's a good 25 points right there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would vary. It would vary though. Okay. Nora says, has anyone used the dating point system? If so, was it helpful? Was it successful? Like I said, I kind of mentally deducted things, but I never just, I won't say took it seriously though. I just didn't put it out there. I never did it the way that graphic explained though. 0 or 100. That's a good one right there. 0. and let the points build up. Now, I don't know what the threshold would be because they saying I'm assuming 100 though, but I would say 100. Excuse me, I would say zero. Zero would be my starting point if I was using this system. If I was using this system. Okay. Rhonda says, we are at an age we can't waste too much time. Who you telling? Who are you telling? Who you telling? Can't waste too much time. Good evening, Andrea Sylvie. Let me get to you. Good evening, Andrea Sylvie. Good to have you here. So, I don't know. I just thought that was pretty interesting, though. I never thought about that. Again, if you meet someone, y'all hit it off good, the chemistry is there. Personally, I don't think a point system is needed. You may have some concerns, and that's quite normal. You might be pleasantly surprised, and that's normal. So I don't know. Shar says, I don't understand the points system. If you gain points, do you get a second date? Good question. Does the relationship goes to another level? Someone explain. Hey, I think it's results vary. I think it's subjective. I think it's based on each individual person. Some may say, okay, you got this number of points, you know, you get a second date. Or, and this is a good question, is each date prior to a full-fledged relationship is a rating system? In other words, Shar, you and I go out, and I start off at 0, and I grade you. Then the second one, I start off at 0, grade you. How would that work? I think it's up to every individual, though. That's a good question, though. Good evening, D. Giles from Atlanta. Okay, good evening, Rhonda. I never did the point system. I would use the 3 strikes and warning sign. That's just me. Lorraine Whitaker. That's my thoughts. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. So we build from there. Marcus says, I never thought of doing the scoring system. I probably wouldn't feel the need to start at 0 or 100. If women want me to grade them, I base it on their delivery and personality on that scale from 0 to 100. Okay. D says, I'm too old for points. I'm tired of counting bills. I know that's right. I know that's right. Andrea, if you made the choice to even go out or date, seems like you would give the benefit of a doubt and start at 100 and deduct as needed. But then where do you give grace, and at what number are they disqualified? And again, I think that's subjective. You may have a different system. I may have a different system. You know, this is interesting. I just never really thought about that. Hey, Kirsten from California, good to have you here. Lorette, good to have you here too. Felicia. So how do you rate a date if the person had a bad day and it's reflected in the date? I don't know. How would I do it personally? If I was doing that, I probably, now that's where grace extension come in right there. They're having a bad day. Hey, every day isn't peaches and cream though. So extend grace to them. That's the way I look at it. Okay, if that's the case, shouldn't be going by chemistry. Yes, I agree. I agree. Hey Deborah, how you doing? Need to work your way up. Okay. Well, like I said though, some people may use the point system. Let me get Sister Angela here. I don't use one, but I would start at 50. Give them a chance to go up or down. If going down, they don't have far to go. Time is precious. Yes, okay. And Kitty got an answer. If Dave was having a bad day, they should have canceled, had a rain check. Okay. Let me get these. Y'all in this. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Patsy, how you doing from Georgia? Good to have you here from the Peach State. Karen says, I agree with Marcus. For me, everyone starts at 50, so they can gain points or lose points. This gives leeway to let the pros and cons balance themselves out. Okay? Okay. Okay. Well, y'all spoken. Again, it's subjective if we were using the point system. And I think with Sister Angela and Marcus, that 50%, I think that middle ground, that would be a good starting place, though. So, hey, but then again, like Sister Shar says, if the chemistry is there, why need points? And then if the chemistry isn't there, no amount of points gonna make y'all a perfect match. So that's the way I look at it right there. Okay, that was a good appetizer, don't y'all think? Okay, we're gonna move on. Move on to this main course. But you know what? Before we do, please like, please subscribe, and please share. Like, subscribe, and share. Coming up next. Self-esteem and dating. Self-esteem and dating. Just by a show of hands. How many of y'all believe people choose who they date based on their own personal self-esteem? How many of y'all believe that? Just by a show of hands. Quick show of hands. How many of y'all believe that a person chooses to approach someone that they feel matches their own self-esteem, if that makes sense? You know, is there anyone out there? Let me see. Okay, we see. Oh, we got some coming in here. Let me see. Dawn, okay, Lysandra, good. D Giles, okay. Deborah says, okay. Dewan says that, okay. Kitty, okay. Okay, I think Liz is saying she agree. She on both platforms tonight, okay. Oh, you got 6 of them, okay. Naquanda, okay. Excuse me, Naquana. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, raise your hand. Kirsten, okay. Okay. Tan, okay. And good to have you here. Rhonda McCarrett, okay. McCoy, rather. Okay. Yeah, y'all raising your hand. Okay. Renee Duncan, okay. Lorraine, raise her hand. Cuz, raise both hands right there. Reginald, okay. Stephen, okay. D. Giles, okay. Okay. Lynn, okay. And yeah, okay. I see Karen. She did a thumbs up. And Theodora, raise your hand. And LaShondra rather, thumbs up. Okay, well, you know what? I got a video, and I think y'all been seeing this video for the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks or so. It's interesting though. Now, even though it's making reference to a man, I think you can use it for both genders. So y'all sit back and take a listen.
You ask, what do men want in a woman? You must understand that every man is different, and he will choose his woman based on his self-esteem. A shattered man wants a fixer. An undeveloped man wants a mother. A good man wants a partner. A hard-working man wants a supporter. An unmotivated man wants an enabler. An insecure man wants a puppet. An abusive man wants an object. A man of God wants his rib. And there you have it. Every man is different. He will choose his partner based on his self-esteem. Be smart, date smart, choose wisely in that nation. And remember, I told you.
Okay. So y'all heard that right there. If Kiki says, "Hey Kiki, how you doing?" Yeah, oh, she definitely screams. She don't need a mic. She definitely screams. So you heard the list that she went down. So do a broken man or a broken woman seek out a fixer? Have you been approached as a fixer? Have you been a hard worker? And esteem wise, someone approach you because they see you as the worker, you know. And let me see this right here. Yeah. Now, speaking for myself, okay, and Shar says I totally agree with her. Everyone needs something to benefit for themselves, okay? Cuz says, I want to be someone real. Okay. Lashandra says, yes, she's telling the truth. We attract what we are. Ooh, okay. I like that right there. And I believe that. Maybe a lot of folks don't believe that. I believe that. Or at least I believe that maybe 80 to 90% of the time. I believe that. Okay. Karen says, I think she is right in some senses. It's not deliberate, it's what personality traits fits together or attract each other. Okay. Uh, Rhonda says, I've been a fixer too many times. It doesn't work. And I agree. I agree. You can only fix so much, though. Uh, Angela says she couldn't help but to hear her. I know that's right. Donna says she agreed with her. Shireen says she spoke facts. Uh, Based on experience, I couldn't fix it. And you know what? And sometimes you have to wonder, though, isn't it amazing that you can attract people or you attract the same type of people, like people who need your help? Or, like she said, a guy looking for a mother figure, or a lady looking for a father figure. They're lacking in that area. Maybe their father wasn't in their life. Maybe their mother wasn't in their life. Or, speaking for a man, maybe their mother mothered them so much that they became a mama's boy. And they expect the woman to be the same way. Or the woman, daddy's little girl. And she expect her man to treat her as daddy's little girl. You know. So I had a graphic up here. I should have downloaded too. Ah, it was a good one too. It would have went good with this though. I don't want to waste y'all time to upload it though. But it was pretty interesting. It would have really went with this. Oh, la 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 la. You know what? Let me see if I can get it. If I can get it. Nah, I ain't got it. It would have been great for this. Let me double check. Make sure I don't have it up here. Uh, yeah, that would have been a good one right there. Let me double check, see if I get it up here. No, 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 no. No, I don't have it. Okay. But it would have been a good one, though. Okay. Let me read some of these more. Okay. Kitty says, I think the choosing can be subconscious. I agree. Sometimes we gravitate towards certain types of people because our current emotional or or mental state skews our choices. Kara, great to see you. Lord, the broken ones seek me out, it seems. I'm tired and I cannot deal anymore. Mm. Bless your heart. Bless, bless your heart. I understand. Just trust me, I understand. When two broken people get together, that's a whole mess. That's a one big jumbo mix. Okay, Deborah says, like TLC, no scrubs. Okay, D says walked in a few of those shoes when I was in my 20s and 30s. Pastor Balder says we do attract people who we connect with sometimes to help in areas we fall short in. Okay, Miss Harrison says I typically sought men who would boost my esteem because I didn't see myself as attractive. You don't see yourself as attractive. Y'all look at her picture. That's a nice looking woman, okay? But I get you. I had to learn to love myself before I could love someone else. Okay. Y'all look at that smile, man. Get out of here. Okay. Lorraine said, truth, thank you. Okay. Wait, ooh, this thing must be pumping. Kjo, I believe that certain attractions attract what they are. Low self-esteem can be seen just like high esteem can. And whatever the seeker wants to prey on, they can see it from a mile away. Okay. Johnny Willis, great to have you here. I attract spoiled women and it never ends well. Uh-oh. Only you would say that. Only you would say that. I'm gonna have to have you on here one day. I'm gonna have to have you here one day. Andrea, someone who abuses or is a manipulator may be deliberate in who they choose, but in other cases, I don't think they seek those traits, but they recognize certain personality traits in others that they gravitate to. And let me put a pin right there. And I think sometimes it's deliberate. They see another person that they can manipulate to do their will, and sometimes it might be subconscious. Might be doing it like we say down south. They done did it so long and became habit that they being a manipulator, a user, or whatnot. Okay. Kara says, I have no parent issues. Mine are great. Now I expect certain things because of my dad's awesomeness. Okay. AB from Canada, great to have you. One day, Johnny, you will be blessed with one for. Okay. I hear you on that. Renee. I think her list was accurate for some. Example she gave as an abuser would seek someone they can control. Or if he is a mama's boy, he wants a mother figure in the relationship. So I do agree that you can attract someone based on what you're going through or energy that you may be putting out. Okay. And now what? Let me put a pin right there. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna put my face up here because I want to lead this up here. How many of y'all attract people that think or feel that you can fix their problems? This, I mean, new people. I'm not talking about lifelong friends. I'm talking about new folks that you meet, and all of a sudden they think you work for better health. Well, no, better help. Well, better help and better health. How many of y'all, deal with that? You know, I like that, Renee. Daddy's little girls are not looking for daddies. They are looking for men who have integrity and loving, and we feel safe around. Okay. Shireen, oh, y'all come. I mean, Lashandra, I want a man who is submitted to the Father, because if he's submitted to God, then we could make it through any storm. Don't be unequally yoked, expecting to ride off into the sunset. It's hard if we expect life from a dead vessel. Woo. Let me read that part again. It's hard if we expect life from a dead vessel. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all know that'll preach right there. Y'all know that'll preach. We also find comfort in people who are like us or have similar desires and or experiences. But guess what, though? The thing I found out about that kitty is it becomes a competition. You know, you have one person, oh, I was teased at school for being overweight. Then you meet this person. I was teased at school for being overweight. Y'all can understand each other. But then at some point it becomes a competition. I was teased worse. They threw tomatoes at me. I was teased worse. They made me eat worms. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it can become a competition. That's just my 2 cents right there. It goes back to saying we attract who and what we need. If I'm a fixer, I attract those who are broken. If I'm a giver, I attract those who are takers. It fulfills my need and theirs. Help us, God. Okay. Okay. AB, lesson learned, Mike. We should try and smile more. Okay. I should have put my good teeth in, then I would have smiled for y'all. Okay. Don't label yourself as unattractive, Felicia. No, exactly. Exactly. And Miss Shay says, that's my problem too, gospel source. Okay. Jim Kim, good to have you here. I have so much work to do, but I had to stop. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. Shireen, hey, Denise, great to have you here. Hello to you, ma'am. Yes. Kitty says, no, I don't give off that vibe. Me. Marcus says, I haven't. Oh, y'all coming in. Thank you. I haven't attracted those new people yet. Okay. Don, good to have you. That would be me. Okay. Brenda, uh-huh. Rhonda McCory, I used to, but I stopped. Okay. Denise, I tend to be attracted to people that need. Okay. Lorraine Whitaker, I have in the past, but now that I'm older, don't look in that direction. Okay. Amen. Preach, Sister King. Okay. Oh, thank y'all. I used to be attracted to men that need help, but I changed my mindset and self. Okay. Dee Dee says, nope. Learn to stop that mess before it begins. Not entertaining no one else's mess. Shireen says, every morning I go to the bathroom and I call myself beautiful, smart. Positive affirmations make me love myself more. Never think that you are selfish. The love you have for yourself set the stages for who you meet. And I used to have bad self-esteem myself. Thought nobody would like me, Who gonna love a fat kid or whatever, until I'll leave that alone. But things are much different now. So, so I know y'all can't go a week without looking at my pretty face. So myself, I like that. I'm gonna go through this because we're running out of time. I like this right here. Okay. Hello. Okay. Hey Renee, good to have you here. There's a flip side to it too, just a broken mess. Flip side, does a broken man sees a fixer? This, oh yes, absolutely. I agree with you on that. Or I'm gonna say this like this, or what they used to call a man, and y'all pardon the language, of Captain Save-A-Hole, or for women, a Build-A-Bear. They looking. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, please don't. Okay. I thought I wanted a thug, but after 13 years married to a narcissist, I changed my mind. It wasn't a kingdom marriage, one that has purpose involved. I am already whole, so I'm not looking for my other half. I'm looking for my purpose partner. Okay. Here she go. Oh goodness. Here they go. Oh, here they go. They starting already. I just say this. Self-esteem plays a good, at least in my opinion, self-esteem plays a good part in my opinion, picking who you want to approach. You know, some people you feel you can approach easier than others. Some people you feel that they're out your league. And then sometimes you approach people, you're attracted to people who, like you said, like many of y'all said, subconsciously attracted to, or they attract you, or you attract them, and things happen. Okay. Okay. That was good right there, y'all. Y'all can take home some leftovers. Okay. We're going to move to this next one. This might be a little fun. I don't know if y'all gonna start fighting. Please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Okay, here's a good one right here. Telling your partner, I'm sorry. Telling your partner, I'm sorry. Now, I know y'all been in relationships, and some of y'all done had stomped down, dragged down fights. And sometimes you realize that, hey, I was in the wrong. And you go to her or you go to him and say, baby, no, let me do it this way. Baby, I am so sorry. You go to him or she goes to you. However, and this is a little video and about basically how the genders say I'm sorry to their partner. Now remember, this is all in fun, I hope. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts. Let me get to it. Let me get to it right quick. Y'all take a listen.
Um. Okay, baby. I'm sorry. Simple. You know that I was going to do not, but I never meant to do that way. But you never think of my feelings. You do know that I love you, but at the same time you despise me. At the same time I get angry and multiple, and you don't care. But I do forgive you. But at the same time you think. Okay, baby, I'm sorry. You gotta think for my feelings, but yeah, I'm sorry.
True or false, y'all? True or false? That's all I want to know. True or false? I mean, I pretty much know how I gonna go, but true. Ooh, let me put it up here. True or false? Let me see what the family got to say on this right here. They all done jumped in here. Uh-oh. These some good ones right here. Okay, let me get right here. I'm gonna get to, I know y'all laughing, so I'm gonna get to the answers. Lynn says, yes, I will say I'm sorry. Okay. Yvonne rather says, they always say women have trouble saying I'm sorry. Some women, yes, but I'm asking God to work on me so I won't have that problem. Okay. Brother Johnny says, if I'm wrong, I will apologize sometimes. If I'm right, I apologize to keep the peace. Okay. Sometimes. Renee said, is he dating a chihuahua? Okay. Hey, Kim. No lies told here. Okay. Lorraine Whitaker. True. Lashandra says he's over exaggerating that. Deborah says false. Okay. False. Renee says false. Let me see. Rhonda says funny. Kitty says true. Okay. Shireen says I am big enough to say I am sorry. Felicia says I haven't met too many men who will apologize. Okay. Donna says false. Okay. Lynn says false. Okay. Uh-oh. She can ask me a question. You know what's wrong, Mike? Oh, you know that's wrong. Okay. Okay. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just the messenger. Okay, Regina, good to have you here. She says true. Teresa says, I don't have a problem saying I'm sorry. I'm not doing all that. Okay. We be the first to say sorry and mean it. The men try to say I'm sorry to shut us up. Well, you heard Brother Johnny, you heard what he said though. Okay. D says false for me. I say what it is and done. I'm not going on and on too much wasted energy. Okay. Andrea says no problem. Apologize. Rhonda says love means never having to love means never having to say that you're sorry. That's an old movie, y'all, called Love Story. Y'all look it up. It's from the early 70s. Allie McGraw and whatever that man name is. Y'all look it up, okay? What is it? Brian O'Neill? Help me out, y'all. That's my nerd kicking in. L says, I don't have a problem apologizing when wrong. Okay. TT, good to have you here. I'm gonna remain neutral, but I have no problem saying I'm sorry. Okay, Renee says, I think both genders, depending on the person, have trouble saying I'm sorry. You know what? I agree with you. I'm gonna be honest. I fully agree with you. I think both. Some people can say it quick. I know I can say it quick. I'll let you know. Hey, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, dear. Darling, I'm sorry. Okay, Brenda says, I have no problem apologizing to my mate. Patsy says, I will, so I'm sorry. Okay, Darlene says, nothing wrong with saying I am sorry. And you know what? Saying that you're sorry can go a long way. And I mean a sincere apology, not just to shut the person up or try to move on, just to say, hey, I did wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Or, babe, you know I was wrong. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Here, come here. Let me give you this hug and kiss. Like that. You could do it that way. So, okay. Y'all acting so silly tonight. If I'm wrong, I'll be man enough to apologize, but please don't drag it extremely. Okay, Pastor Valder. Sometimes that word that begins with P stops some from saying that they are sorry. That word is pride. That issue with that, what if they are called home before your pride goes? Not a good situation. Cheryl says, and hey, Cheryl, I will say if I'm sorry, if the situation warrants it, and if he deserves it. Okay. Kitty said, that's hilarious. Please send it to me. Okay. I will. Just remind me. Y'all get a room, okay? I will say I'm sorry. Mike, I am with, oh gosh, Mike, with that voice you gave. I'm forgiving, and casting it into the sea where I remember it no more. I apologize and don't know what I did. Oh gosh, I see what you said. I see what you say. Okay. I will admit I'm sorry when I'm wrong. Hey, Chandra from Alabama. That word is not in my vocabulary. Just kidding. I will apologize if needed. And I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay. Deborah. Okay. Ryan O'Neill. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Another movie buff. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm still a little petty. God is working on me. Okay. False. Cuz says false. Rhonda says, I have no problem apologizing. Shireen says, never go to bed angry. So apologize. Kitty says apologizing can be fun. Y'all, never mind. Y'all know who said that. This anyway. Anyway. Yes, I know. And a young Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, okay. Okay. Flowers will do, Mike. Okay. If you aren't wrong, will you say if you aren't wrong, will you say I'm sorry if it's turned to make you wrong? Nope. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would not. Okay, it seems like we got a connection in this comment section, and that's good though. That's good. Y'all keep on, keep it on. Karen says, I don't mind saying I'm sorry in a very genuine way, especially if you make me aware of something I did wrong. But I'm not the type to keep rehashing it. We have to evaluate and put it behind us. Some people don't forgive and forget. They keep bringing it up. Okay. Keena, good to have you. It doesn't hurt my feelings to say I'm sorry, but I won't be held to endless apologies just because you are in your feelings. Okay. AB, Mike, repeat that deep. Okay, y'all. Cuz I'm not too proud to say I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be saying it over and over again about the same thing. Okay. Kitty. You using that voice makes everything forgivable. Okay. That's all I got to say. Okay. That was a good one. We got one quick one. Okay. Y'all mess me up with this voice. Y'all mess me up with this voice. Okay. Up next. But before we do, you know what the deal is. Please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Folks, there's a quick video. Gonna put it up here right quick. You stink. How do you tell your mate that they stink? Ladies, how do you tell your fella that he stink? Brothers, how you tell your lady that she stink? How you do that? You know I got a video, so y'all want to see it? Here it go.
What to do if your girl smells?
Baby, I'm bored.
Huh?
We should go take a shower.
Right now?
Yeah, wait, you heard that?
What is that noise?
Oh, the shower, you turned it on?
No, I didn't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to take a shower now?
Right now?
Yeah.
But I'm watching my show.
Oh, wait, have you tried this?
No, that's from you.
No, I mean, it's really good.
No, but I don't want some.
You sure?
Yeah.
You should try it on.
I should try it on.
Yes.
Are you telling me that I'm thick?
Oh, no.
Come on.
I'm not saying that.
Am I thick?
Whew. Read these right quick. You stink, you stink, you stink. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna. Never mind, I ain't gonna do it. Okay, you stink. Okay, cause I would not be with you. Okay, every woman should bathe. Say it. You spit. Okay, babe, you stink. Keenan says, "Are you having a beef with soap and water?" Okay. First of all, you're telling her that's an issue. Shaking like you know yourself stink. You shouldn't have to tell you. I think at some point you ought to know you funky. Okay. Yeah. You go wash. Okay. I have no words. Let's freshen up together. Simply, you stink. Clear. Let me put this up. You stink. Clear cut. Okay. Cheryl. Okay. Patsy, let's take a shower together. Renee says, ouch. Oh, wait, check this out, y'all. Cuz says, send them a text message. Oh, man, y'all so crazy. Rhonda said, you need to wash your blessed assurance. Okay. Can you? She's still on that voice. Okay. Buy them some hygiene products and say, oh, babe, try this. It smells so good in the store. I think you would smell great. Okay. I'll say smell like Pepe Le Pew. Okay. You stink. You should take a shower. Go home. Okay. We lived together for years and didn't have to tell him. Thank you. Thank goodness. Ooh, y'all so silly. Y'all so silly. D Giles, you need to change soap, deodorant, or something. Need me to help. Need me to help screw. And I hear that in your voice, and I'm just picturing the whole thing. You need to help scrub them, man. That's a mess right now. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all going crazy. Johnny Willis, spray Febreze on there. Andrea said, let me see, water fight, okay? Michelle says, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be afraid to say something. And the last one, before I get to the announcements, I'm single, Mike. I don't hear a man's voice on my phone no more. I can't with y'all tonight. Well, guess what? And thank goodness it's announcement time. It's time for these doggone announcements. And they couldn't come fast enough. You know that? If I could find them, but here we go. Up next, at 1:30 or a little bit later, we're going to have the after party. It's going to be pinned to the top of the Single Black Christian group and the Single Black Christian Connections group. You have to be a member of one of these two groups to get the Zoom link. And please don't share this with outsiders. But you have to be a member of the group. We have a good time. Last week was crazy. It was Tuesday Talk Extra. I mean, we clowned last week. It was good. And guess what? The last Saturday of the month. So guess what that means? Yep. Saturday night social. We're gonna have a good time there. You know, we got to have some trivia, probably some music. Ain't no probably music, talking, drinking contest, fighting, uh, beating each other up, everything. So just make sure you join us. We have a good time. And if the Lord say the same, we'll be back here next week for another edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. Make sure you tune in and join us. Okay, folks? Thank y'all so kindly. Y'all were a great audience. Thank y'all. Y'all were a blessing. Thank y'all. And I hope I blessed y'all the way y'all blessed me. Trust me. Y'all say y'all blessed. I'm blessed from doing this. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for your support. I do not take it lightly. So if there's nothing else, y'all take care of yourself. And I see y'all later.